Now in episode 1 of my Yorkshire road trip video, which by the way you should definitely go and watch if you haven't already, I described this place as the perfect all-round walk. So if you're short on time and you want to see as many waterfalls as possible in one of the Yorkshire Dales most beautiful...
Olá pessoal, sejam bem-vindos ao meu canal. Meu nome é Natália, mas você pode me chamar de Nath. Eu adoro reagir e aprender sobre outros países, especialmente aqueles bem diferentes do meu, em termos culturais e econômicos. Então se você gosta desse tipo de conteúdo, fica à vontade para se inscrever, vou adorar ter você por aqui. Bom, nesse vídeo eu vou reagir a Yorkshire, 10 lugares que você deve ver. Então é isso, sem mais delongas, e vamos para a reação.
In this video, I'm showing my top 10 must-see places for Yorkshire. So if you're coming here on a camper van or a motorhome holiday, if you're here on a long weekend away, or if you're coming to do some walking, I've got a little bit of something for everyone. Make sure you watch right until the end of the video, as I've saved the best until last. Let's get straight into it.
Hi, by the way, my name's Robbie Romes and I'm a professional travel guide writer. I make useful travel videos just like this one. So if you're new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on, and now let's get right into it. In number 10, it's Staithes. Home to the narrowest street in England, just 45 centimetres wide. Staithes is one of Yorkshire's most quaint seaside villages. So you'll need to park at the Banktop car park and make the short but steep walk down into this historic village, which is actually found in the North York Moors National Park. You'll instantly spot the iconic red roof tiles on most of the buildings in Staithes, which makes for a great Instagram photo or souvenir photo to send to your friends or family. In number 9, it's Fountain. You'll instantly spot the...
Gente, que curioso! O material dessas casas é muito bom, porque essas casas estão tão próximas do litoral e praticamente elas devem ter muitos anos, né? Elas estão resistindo à erosão. Que incrível! Eu moro aqui no litoral e muitas casas sofrem com isso.
Iconic red roof tiles on most of the buildings in Staithes, which makes for a great Instagram photo or souvenir photo to send to your friends or family. In number 9, it's Fountains Abbey and Studley Royal Park. So this UNESCO World Heritage Site has to be seen to be believed. The Abbey is actually one of the largest and best preserved monasteries in the whole of England. It's absolutely huge. Now what's good is the entrance is actually free if you've got a National Trust or English Heritage membership. And once you've explored the Abbey, you'll make your way to the enchanting Studley Royal Water Garden with its lush greenery, multiple walking trails and its deer park. In number 8, it's the Ribblehead Viaduct. So this is one of the Yorkshire Dales most famous landmarks. Located in the shadows of Whernside and Ingleborough, two of the 3 Yorkshire peaks, Ribblehead is a mammoth feat of engineering. And if you can, try and head here for sunrise or sunset, where the golden light magically transforms the valley. If you actually want to cross the viaduct on a...
Caramba, gente, eu fico encantada com isso, porque você olha para essa imagem bucólica e ao mesmo tempo você vê esse dinamismo com essa questão estrutural e industrial, porque tem um trem aí no meio de toda essa natureza. Realmente é impactante. Para mim tem um significado muito grande que até mesmo aí a questão do transporte chegou. Realmente é uma coisa muito intrigante para mim. Aqui no Brasil nós não temos um transporte que vá tão longe assim. Então quando eu vejo, eu fico realmente muito...
Train, no problem. There's a station at Ribblehead, or why not catch one from Settle and really enjoy the views. Now you've got to call in at the station inn. It's highly recommended for a hearty meal and a refreshing pint.
Muito grande o prato.
In number 7, it's the Ingleton Waterfall Trail. Now in episode 1 of my Yorkshire road trip video, which by the way you should definitely go and watch if you haven't already, I described this place as the perfect all-round walk. So if you're short on time and you want to see as many waterfalls as possible in one of the Yorkshire Dales most beautiful valleys, then this place is definitely for you. The trail is pretty long, so make sure you pack some snacks. Some on time and you want to see as many waterfalls as possible in one of the Yorkshire Dales most beautiful valleys, then this place is definitely for you.
Nossa, mas você olha para esses campos e realmente é de uma coisa admirável. E o mais incrível é que tudo é muito acessível. Me encanta muito esse contato que vocês têm com a natureza. É muito bonito, é uma coisa muito respeitável.
The trail is pretty long, so make sure you pack some snacks, some decent walking boots, and definitely make sure you've had your Weetabix before you set off. Now, it is actually dog friendly. It's going to cost you £11 for adults and £5.50 for children at the time of recording, and it's open from 9 AM every day. You should allow between 2.5 to 4 hours to complete the trail, and there definitely are some steeper sections. It's not suited to those with mobility issues. Personally, I absolutely love this place with its endless falls, rolling hills and picturesque gorges. Now we're getting into the absolute must-sees, and trust me, you really can't miss the next 6 locations. Now let's get back into it. In number 6 is Hardraw Force. Now this is England's highest single drop waterfall. It's located behind the Green Dragon pub, and this waterfall will really make your jaw drop. Set in a naturally stunning amphitheatre style cove, the water plunges a whopping 100 foot into the pool below. It was actually used as a filming location in Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. It costs £4 per person to access the falls and requires a flat and easy 5-minute walk to reach. This is definitely one of the Yorkshire Dales' most breathtaking locations for sure. In number 5, it's Flamborough Head. Now this is the coastal jewel in Yorkshire's crown, offering unforgettable views, dramatic white cliffs and unparalleled wildlife spotting. Flamborough Head truly is a place you have to see to believe. Nearby locations such as Whitby and North Landing must also be included in any trip to Flamborough, and the crescendo is the unusual drinking dinosaur.
Caramba, que fizeram acesso ali para a praia. Realmente fascinante isso, porque vocês respeitaram a questão da natureza, né, da estrutura natural. Eu vejo que houve uma intervenção ali, mas não acho que foi uma intervenção muito extrema. Foi uma coisa bem respeitosa. Realmente muito bonito. Você pode ter acesso à natureza, mas ainda está em total harmonia com ela de uma forma muito orgânica. Realmente é incrível isso.
Which is located just a few minutes from Flamborough Head Lighthouse. It's a rock formation, by the way, if you're wondering what it was. From here, you'll also be able to spot seals, puffins, and a host more of different sea life and wildlife depending on the time of year. Now, if I'm being honest, no trip to the Yorkshire coast is complete without a stop here. In number 4, it's Whitby. With links to Dracula and home to a famous Abbey, Whitby is an absolute must-visit on your own Yorkshire road trip. From fishing trips to great pubs and eateries, Whitby has a little something for everyone. Its iconic 199 steps offers the perfect vantage point over the town and is one of the most Yorkshire road trip. From fishing trips to great pubs and eateries, Whitby has a little something for everyone.
Gente, olha essa vista, que coisa mais perfeita. Tem um banco ali. É um banco. Que incrível! Você pode sentar nisso, simplesmente observar a vista. Esse banco está num lugar que eu nunca imaginei pensar. Realmente muito estratégico. Assim.
Iconic 199 steps offers the perfect vantage point over the town and is one of the most photographed areas. So you want to aim to spend at least half a day or longer here, really to immerse yourself in this wonderful seaside town. Now, if you're looking for something to get your heart racing, why not head on the Whitby Ghost Walk, where you'll learn all about the strange and supernatural tales of Whitby. Now we're getting to the business end of things. In number 3, it's Aysgarth Falls. This place is absolutely incredible. Located in the northeast of the Yorkshire Dales, Aysgarth is a series of powerful cascading falls offering some dramatic woodland walks, and it's a perfect place for a picnic. Park at the National Park Visitor Centre and make sure you visit the upper, mid and lower falls, which all offer a unique perspective. Now this was actually used as another filming location for Robin Hood Prince of Thieves. One of the fight scenes actually took place here. Now if you want to create this scene, just avoid falling in and be careful, there's definitely some sheer drops and powerful currents. And in number 2, it's York. Now this is the capital of Yorkshire. The city of York could easily have its own top 10 must-see video. But for now, I'm going to put it number 2 on this over.
Caramba, olha o que tem lá atrás, gente. Se eu olho uma coisa dessas, vou imaginar que estou num filme, porque é difícil imaginar que você está apenas andando por essas ruas e simplesmente tem aquela torre atrás. Perfeito.
List. So York offers travellers so much to see, do and experience. From its huge medieval cathedral, York Minster, to its narrow, cobbled and crooked streets of the Shambles. This historic city was once home to Vikings, and you can learn more about its history at the York Viking Centre, the York Dungeon, and plenty of other attractions. Now you'll be glad to know it's home to a thriving foodie scene, some great pubs including the pub that floods, and it's actually one of the most haunted cities in the UK. And finally, last but not least, in number 1 of the must-see places in Yorkshire, it's Malham Cove, Gordale Scar and Janet's Foss. So I've kind of rolled 3 located cities in the UK. And finally, last but not least, in number 1 of the must-see places in Yorkshire.
Olha essas formações naturais das rochas. Literalmente pequenas rachaduras. Realmente isso é muito impactante para quem vê, porque chega a ser através de um conceito profundamente filosófico e natural, através da natureza que te faz refletir. Você pode apenas sentar nisso e admirar tudo. Detalhe que tem um pequeno rio ali. É um tipo de natureza que eu nunca esperei ver no Reino Unido. Me lembrou um pouco o Cerrado, onde eu nasci.
It's Malham Cove, Gordale Scar and Janet's Foss. So I've kind of rolled 3 locations into one, but on the circular walk to Malham Cove, you'll pass all 3 of these incredibly beautiful places. The walk starts from the village of Malham, where you'll first reach Janet's Foss, named after a fairy that supposedly lived in the caves behind the falls. The water here is so clear and inviting, and if you're brave enough, you might just fancy a dip. Next up is Gordale Scar, a place that genuinely had me lost for words, and I actually ranked it in my top 3 most amazing natural places in the UK. And finally, you'll make your way up and over to Malham Cove, which offers some of the best views anywhere in England. It was also used as a filming location for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows.
Wow.
Now combined, these 3 locations are
Incrível.
vast, stunning, and really they're an absolute must-see on your very own Yorkshire road trip. So the Malham Landscape Trail will take you around 3 hours to complete, and it covers about 4.5 miles. Now what's really good is most of the route is relatively flat. It's only until you start making your way up and over to Malham Cove that it becomes a little more steep. Overall, this magical place has to be top of your list. Now a quick disclaimer, this video could have easily contained 50 places, maybe even 100. There really are so many places across the Yorkshire Dales, the North York Moors and the coast. So please leave a comment below with your favourite place that I haven't mentioned in this video.
Gente, incrível! Eu fico admirada porque eu nunca imaginei que a natureza no Reino Unido pudesse ser tão diversa. Porque é muito diferente da imagem que a gente recebe aqui no Brasil. A gente recebe muitas coisas de neve, só que quando você para pensar num lugar como o Reino Unido, que tem as estações tão bem definidas, né, que reage tão bem às estações, você fica realmente impactado, porque a forma como a natureza reage a isso é perfeita. E você pode simplesmente aproveitar tudo isso. Eu fiquei impressionada como vocês têm muitas cachoeiras. Eu realmente não sabia que vocês tinham tantas. Sei que vocês têm muitas colinas, né, muitos morros, porque eu vejo isso nos vídeos, eu fico amando. Mas eu não sabia que vocês também tinham muitas cachoeiras. E algumas são com água muito, muito cristalina. Eu não sei, eu acho que se eu estou passeando e o clima está agradável, até se pudesse, até entraria numa, porque onde eu nasci tinha muito disso, né? Muitos rios, córregos, então eu cresci muito nesses lugares. Então eu, quando vejo, fico realmente muito conectada a isso. E esse último que mostrou, um dos últimos, até me lembrou um pouco Cerrado. Tem uma aparência mais rústica devido às pedras, né? E assim, lá no Cerrado, onde eu nasci, lá também assim, tem uma natureza mais rústica. E eu realmente acho muito bonito, me identifiquei muito. Vocês têm muita sorte de poder explorar o Reino Unido assim, porque pelo que ele falou também parece que é uma viagem muito prática. Então realmente é fantástico isso. Mas bom, essa foi a minha reação, eu espero que você tenha gostado desse vídeo. Se você gostou, considere se inscrever, vou adorar ter você por aqui. E se você já for inscrito, não esquece de ativar as notificações. Então é isso, muito obrigada por assistir esse vídeo e nos vemos na próxima reação. Tchau!